Well, some instructors at Utah State University are helping veterans through tough times with the help of horses.
Yeah, the program now is about 4 years old. They now have an all-new arena to help get the job done here. News specialist Mike Anderson shows us how the horses are able to reach veterans in a way that humans cannot.
That's good right there.
In that search for connection, there are sometimes events in life that cause us to withdraw, times where it may take a careful touch to rebuild trust.
And it's just a really lovely way to connect with the horse. And
Eileen White knows that feeling.
Horses, they live in the moment.
She's an Air Force veteran who started working with horses several years ago.
Something happens when you work with these horses that brings the therapy along much, much faster. Such a good boy.
Moments like these with Sven, or Norwegian Fjord, can seem almost magical.
They're a mirror of your reflections of what you're going through at that time in your life.
She's seen the impact in many other veterans and in herself. More recently, coping with the loss of a friend, sharing her thoughts out loud.
I mean, all my emotions that horse was feeling. And it was a good way to grieve, to have that horse there with me, grieving.
so you want to stay to the left of the box, push your horse away from you.
All reasons why these equine-assisted services are offered at Utah State University, free to veterans through the Veterans Administration.
By creating this space that is safe and making space for that, a lot of amazing things happen.
Judy Smith runs the program here.
We're working very hard to elevate the science behind it, and the dynamic of the horse connection is really very special.
In fact, she is studying that connection, sharing findings with the VA, which could lead to more programs like this around the country. And very recently, USU opened up a new professional showman level arena where that important work can be done.
And the new arena named after Robert A. Adams, a USU alumnus who was a veteran and lost his battle with PTSD, now with the hopes that many other veterans will not.
Adams was actually one of the founding members of this very program.
He was a Vietnam veteran.
Smith says through this new arena, his legacy lives on.
I'd come home and I'd be just happy. I'd just be relaxed because it was such a relaxing, fun environment to get into.
Brian Karchner is another example. He served a tour in Iraq with the Army. He came here at first to find something he was missing.
It really kind of brings back that sense of purpose, camaraderie in a really great environment and in a great way that just really builds who you are.
Veterans like Karchner and White can serve as mentors to newcomers, and White is also seeking a certification so she can continue helping people when she's done here.
It helps build that partnership, helps build confidence in the individual.
She and the others insist that while that connection may seem magical, there is a clear science behind why it works.
They're very intuitive animals.
In Cache County, Mike Anderson, KSL 5 News.